Is it all working? That seems pretty good, doesn't it? Right. Puzzle for Skunkworks setting comp thingamajiggy. A couple of standard rules with double arrows and then exums as well. Let's see what happens. Fill those sort of in as standard. What did they go up to? 17's fine in 5, isn't it? And 20's only just make it with a 3 and 9. Oh, and of course that can't be 20 because of this double arrow. That's probably the start of the point. Is that the same here? Yes. And in fact, it can't be done in 4 either, because otherwise that would sum to 20, and they just have to add 20 as well. We got all of those. That's interesting that that sums to 20, because whatever this is, and let me, oops. So pink add green is 20, and green add blue is pink. So blue add 2 green is 20, is the point, isn't it? So that's got to be relatively big. Like it can't be 3 or whatever. And then that's either 2, 4, or, and it's not 4, 2 or 6. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? If that's 9, that's 11. And therefore that's 2. Yeah. Nice. Same sort of trick here. Possibly. That sums to 20. Yeah, so it's the exact same thing, isn't it? That 2 of that, add that is 20. In this case, that could be quite small. 6 is fine. 7 is 6, that doesn't work. 8 is 4. That doesn't work, but 9 and 2 still work as well. I keep on treating these as between lines. They're definitely not, are they? 25 and 6 leaves 20 and 3. So, I mean, that's not, doesn't contain 1 or 2. That probably doesn't do much immediately. That's not a 4. This has got to be at least a 6. That's the only one I didn't fill in at the start, wasn't it? Oh, and don't forget as well that this sums to 20. So that's 31. And they sum to 14. So, like, neither of those can be 2 and 8 because you'd need another 4. Which is sort of interesting. In fact, if that's 2, oh, that works with 3 and 9. But if that's 8, oh, you always have a 3. No, wait, hang on. If that's 8, what did I say? 20, 31 needs 14 more. So if that was 8, that would need some 6. And that just doesn't work. So that is 2 and 9. And this sums to 14. 12. Which has got to be 3 and 9. And that gives you all of this as well from whatever we looked at before. Nice. So these sum to, because that's already 14, that's just a 1, 2, 3 triple. That all works, doesn't it? Yeah. So this one's done. That one is done there as well, isn't it? Finish off this. That can't be 8 anymore because that would have to be 9. So that is 7, and these two sum to 9. So that's 6 or 8. Oops. Tidying up of the pencil marks. Not like that, though. So this 19, if it was 19 in 3, that doesn't work. So you need 7, 9. So that's a 5. A little 5, 3, 4 thing going on. So that sums to 19. 25, 32, 36. That needs 9 more here. And that sums to the, well, that's just writing what these are. That sums to those two. So it's got to be 3 with 1, 2. I didn't even put them in this one. Sorry, I got a bit of a cough at me. That can't be bigger than that. And I mean, these, I was going to be like, these are relatively big, but they're not. not massive really, are they? That one's sort of half done. Oh. Trying to see which way around those going. There's that there. Oh, also this is done in 6, so this sums to 19. Surely that's got to be, yeah, 8 and 1. And then these sum to 11, which has to be 2, 9. So along here you get a 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 thing going on. Which probably isn't that helpful yet. I mean, you can tidy up those cells. And then this sums to 14, can't be 6, 8, so it's got to be 5 and 9. This sums to 14 as well. Interesting. Can't immediately see how that's done. Is it going to be this that gets us working? Those two are both done as well. And this is either 3, 6 or 1, 8. Which, you know, I don't think does actually say anything at all. Now let's think about this again, because that can't be 7 and 8. That's way too big. And that can't be 1 or 2. That's too small. If this was... Oh, there's 7, 8 pair. Tidy up some of them. 7, 8, that leaves 1 and 2. And surely we know which way around this goes. Yeah, because this is 3 bigger, so that's got to be 7, 8, 4, 6, like that. Sum to 14 for both of them. That gives that as 8. Drops 8s down here. Hoping to start putting on some digits on here and stuff. But not yet, anyway. So either that's 8 and 1. Or it could still be 6 and 3. If this is 9, we're up to 11, and that sums to 7. And would have to be 2, 5. Doesn't say much. Does it? I mean, it's got to be... No, not really, actually. Oh, along here. Didn't even notice that. Surely that's got to be 9 and... No. Not a 9 is the point. That's 2, 1, 9 like that. That gives us those, gives us that. 4, 7, 8, 9. 8s and 9s like those. And... nothing else there, but we now know that this is a 1, 3, 5. So that's quite small, interestingly. And I mean, this isn't massive. But this could just be a 1, 2, 3 triple if it wanted. Definitely has 2s on it. Four, 6, and 7. And don't forget about this. I kind of want to put in what these are. 6s and 3s. It still has a lot of options. Oh, is it? Anything interesting about... because, of course, if you force one of these onto there, the other one can't be. So you could have at most 1 on one of those. I've ignored this for absolutely ages. This 25 clue. That should help us out. These two sum to 11. 3, 8, or 5, 6. Is that really not going to give it? Huh. Oh, it can't be 5, 6. There we go. That's looking a bit more likely, isn't it? 9 and 5. Let's do it like that. That's a bit easier. Then we get 11 here, and we need another 7. So that's not a 9. That's either a 1 or a 2, and it's got to be a 1 because of this. There we go. Back on it again. 2s. I mean 8s. I can tidy up there. So now this is done, and this is done. And it's just our 36, which is the only X sum that isn't used yet. It's interesting that you can't actually want anything out of those cells with how these cells work. I mean, do I want to do that? Not really. It's quite a lot of cells. But that's only 2 and 5. As it sees, yeah, it does see everything else. So, and I mean, definitely has a 2. And this can't be too massive either, can it? It's like if that was 7. If that's 7, that's way too big, because this has a most 12. And those two sum to at least 6. So it could be 6 to 4. The 5, 7, perhaps. I've used all the other... Yeah, all these are done, aren't they? 3, 4, 6, and 8. Oh, without 3, 6. That was not a pair I was expecting in here. Interesting. 1, 2, 9s, and 5s. Are they going to also be sorted? You got a 2, 5, 9. Wait, that was just the 8s that were pencil marked. A bit of this. So, parity might help. Like if that's 2, 5. That works with just these two being 3s and a 7 there. Not really enough information, I don't think, yet. Surely I know which way around these go. Look at that. Maybe? 1. No, I still think it can be either way around. Because they're just independent, aren't they? 3, 5, 2, 9, 1. Or 1, 2, 5, 9, 3. Yeah, both of them seem okay. So, how on earth do I finish this? I mean, that's... Oh, one of these is a 3. I was about to be like, that's a bit weird that that's kind of restricted. But yeah, one of those is a 3. So like if that was 5, these would sum to 8. And that's never going to happen because there's sum to at least 9. Wait, hang on, what was I saying? If this is 5, that's 3. Yeah, so that's always 3. And that's not a 2 because you got 2's there. If this were 7, is that not too big? Oh, here's an interesting thing. That this can't go on this line anymore because then that would sum to 2 of these. It's annoying that they can both be 6s. I mean, if they are both 6s, that has to be a 2, 4. But again, that's okay. This end is tricky. Unless I'm missing something completely obvious. Certainly is possible. I mean, that's either a 1-8 or a 3-6 still, isn't it? Oh, that can't be 4, can't be 5. That's probably it, isn't it? So either, oh, like this can't be a 6. Yeah, that's way too much. So that is 3 and 6 that way around. Gives you 3s here. This is the 1, 4, 5, 7. With 5s there. Interesting. And yeah, we should know what this is. It's a 5 there. Because this is either summing to 9 or 10. So that's either 4 or 5. And it is 4. Okay, there we go. That end took me a bit longer than it should have done, it felt like. That was a 7, 4, 1. And what am I not seeing? There we go. And then this finally looks down here and gives us our sum to 9 that way around. 5, 3, 5, 9, 9, 2, 4, and 8. Nice. Very good puzzle. Yeah, I was a bit lost at the end there. I think I just need to actually think about what was going on. But I think it was this column with the 3s up here, wasn't it? That took a bit extra. Yeah, lovely. Oh, hello. Very nice play between all the X sum, well, all the X sums and the between lines and the double arrow stuff. That was nice little logic to get in, and how it restricted some of these and whatnot. Very cool puzzle. Nice. Thanks for making. Hope you enjoyed watching solving. See you later.